In this video, we're going to talk about the unemployment report that just came out for November the 19th. But before we do, if this is your first time at our channel or you haven't subscribed, click on the subscribe button at the bottom. My name is Travis Sickle, Certified Financial Planner, helping you reach your financial goals. The report just came out, so I'm going to pull it up on the screen, and we're also going to go through the chart just to see where the trend is for unemployment. So right here is the news release for the unemployment for November the 19th. An initial claims of 742,000, which was an increase of 31,000 from the previous week's revised levels. But that is what we expected. We saw more regulations across the country, more businesses having to shut down early. So that was expected. Although 31,000 is actually kind of on the low side of what we might have expected it to be a little bit higher than that, with New York and California having additional restrictions on small businesses. But as with all numbers and statistics, you have to look at them relative to other numbers to kind of get a better idea of what the state of unemployment is, or really any stat that you're looking at for that matter. So over here, we're looking at the 4-week moving average was 742,000, a decrease of 13,750, and the insured unemployment rate was 4.3% on the week ending November 7th, and that's a decrease of 0.3 percentage points. So there's really three numbers that you want to look at or can look at, and that's the initial claims, the insured unemployment rate, and the unemployment rate. So the difference between the unemployment and the insured unemployment, that difference is if you run out of benefits, you're still unemployed, but you're not on the benefits of unemployment. So that would be the insured unemployment rate. So let me pull up a graph so we can see all the numbers up against the S&P 500. And here we have the S&P 500, and we can see S&P 500 is going up, and unemployment rate for both insured and the unemployment rate without the insured or after the benefits are both on here, and they're both decreasing. And you can see that the insured unemployment rate is at 4.3%. And the last time we saw it that low was in October, I believe, of 2009. And you can see it right there. Insured unemployment rate, 4.3%. But look at the graph from there. Unemployment drops moving forward right before the pandemic while the market marches higher. So that's an interesting indicator or a trend between the two. Market goes up, unemployment decreases. And as I said on the previous unemployment video, the market is more of a leading indicator than the other way around with the unemployment rate. So don't look at the unemployment rate and think that you're going to be able to time the market in doing so. It works in reverse, where people are predicting that the market or the unemployment rate will go one direction or the other, and you'll see the market go in the opposite direction. So when you zoom out a little bit, we can see it from here. Again, we saw that earlier spike in the year in April. The market crashed, went down quite a bit, and unemployment marched higher rapidly up to, I believe it was 14.7 for the unemployment rate. And if we go back over to the news release, we can go down to the by state and see those spikes. Now, California, Illinois, and New York all have high numbers on both initial claims and insured unemployed. One reason being is they both have, all three of those have major cities in them. All three of them have more restrictions than the rest of the country. So there are other reasons besides just the state of the economy and whether or not there's jobs. This is more of shutdowns than actually jobs not being available. So just you have to think of it in those terms, because it can quickly turn around if the vaccines are available and those restrictions are waived. So overall, initial claims have increased, but the 4-week moving average for total insured unemployed is decreasing. I was expecting to see a little bit more of a spike in initial claims, but maybe we're going to see one in the coming weeks unless the vaccine moves forward and restrictions get lifted. And that is the update for the unemployment report. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and leave your comments down at the bottom.